Hey YouTube, welcome to another video from SkinnyMedic. I'm going to show you how to insert an NPA or nose hose into your patient that has an altered level of consciousness and they're not able to maintain their airway. The NPA is designed to go into the nose and maintain the patient's airway. The number one obstruction for your patient's airway is going to be the tongue. So if we can keep it out of the way, that is able to maintain your patient's airway. There are several sizes. Number 28 is going to be the normal that you see in your IFAKS typically. So this is what they say is the average size. I'm not sure who they are, but it's the average size. But the way we'd measure is from the nose to the tip of the earlobe. You can also use the right nostril, or you can use the patient's pinky to determine the right size. Typically we do try to go into the right nair because it is the largest nair. So we try to insert this into the right nair, but if we have to, we can go in through to the left nair. The NPA has a bevel on one side, so we're going to insert that bevel next to the midline of the nose. So it's going to go in like this. Now we're going to have to put some lubrication on it, but that's the way we're going to insert it all the way into the tip of the nose. The bevel to the midline of the nose. Insert. If you meet a little resistance, you may have to twist it just a little bit. Then insert. And now your patient's airway is maintained, doesn't hit the gag reflex, and won't cause your patient to vomit. If for some reason you can't get it into the right nair, you can come over to the left nair. There again, put this to the midline, and it's going to rotate into position. See the bevel. Midline. Gets inserted there and push it all the way down. When choosing the appropriate device to maintain your patient's airway, you can check their eyelashes. If your patient's altered mental status and you touch their eyelashes and their eyelashes start to flicker, start to move, then they still have an intact gag reflex. So then you'd want to go with the NPA. But if you touch their eyelashes and their eyelashes don't flicker, they don't move, then they no longer have an intact gag reflex and will not vomit. So you can insert the OPA. There again, if you insert the OPA and they start to vomit, then immediately pull it out. You need to want to suction the airway and insert the NPA. Thank you for watching. You never know when you'll be the first responder.